Now I'm going to do a few songs sort of segue into 1864. The next one I'm going to do is actually post-war, Reconstruction period. It's called I'm a Good Old Rebel. A lot of people have recorded this. I like to do it a cappella. I think it's one of the most powerful songs I've ever heard, and I get cold chills every time I do it. It's really popular for the conventions of Confederate veterans. So it was written by a guy named Ennis Randolph. Anybody here from Virginia? Are you from Virginia?
I was hatched there.
I was hatched there. Hey, have you ever heard of the Randolphs in Virginia?
No, it's
Well, I was over at the Hardig, and I said, this one guy started leaving. I said, wait a minute, you from Virginia? Yeah. I said, you heard of the Randolphs? He goes, you know of the Randolph family? He goes, no, but I know a lot of stuff's named after them. That's it. There's a Randolph-Macon University, for example. So I needed to get this down. So Ennis Randolph is from the famous, powerful Randolph family of Virginia. I always joke that they were there before the Indians. But it does turn out they got there in the 1600s. I don't know exactly the family tree, but one of his relatives was a guy named Peyton Randolph, who was a president speaker, they call him, of the Virginia House of Burgesses. He was a president of the First Continental Congress, and for just a couple of weeks, the Second Continental Congress, till illness got him. There were two Randolphs that attended the Continental Congress. Thomas Jefferson's mother was a Randolph. His daughter married a Randolph, probably a cousin, I would guess, first, second, third. Robert E. Lee's wife's name was Mary Anna Randolph Custis Lee. Custis, does that ring a bell? She was Martha Washington's great-granddaughter. Randolph-Macon University. So that's Ennis Randolph. And the song goes something like this. I haven't done this one for a while either. Oh, I'm a good old rebel, now that's just what I am. For this fair land of freedom, I do not give a damn. I'm glad I fought again. I'm getting cold chills. I'm glad I fought again. I only wish we'd won, and I don't want any pardon for anything I done. I hates the Constitution, the great Republic too. I hates the Freedmen's Bureau in uniforms of blue. I hates a nasty eagle with all his brag and fuss. But the lying, thieving Yankees, I hate some worse and worse. I hates the Yankee nation and everything they do. I hates the Declaration of Independence too. I hates the glorious Union just dripping with our blood. And I hates the striped banner, and if I did all I could. I followed old Marsh Robert 4 years near about. Been wounded in 3 places and starved at Point Lookout. I caught a rheumatism camping in the snow, but I killed the chance of Yankees, and I'd like to kill some more. 300,000 Yankees lie stiff in southern dust. We got 300,000 before they conquered us. They died southern fever and southern steel and shot. And I wished it was 3 million instead of what we got. I can't take up my musket and fight 'em now no more. But I ain't gonna love 'em, and that's for certain sure. And I don't want no pardon for what I was and am. And I won't be reconstructed, and I do not give a damn. That's the most commented on song that I do, but I really do. I just got cold chills singing that song, dude.